I'm going in. I gotta go in. I gotta find it. I'm gonna go under the house again because I left a piece of CPVC pipe down there, and I need it in the house. I thought I had some extra, but I don't, unless I put it somewhere and don't remember where I put it, because as you can tell, I am kind of, you know, getting to a point now to where I'm wondering if I'm remembering things correctly. Well, it's kind of like, I told you in one of my other videos how I'm working, and so my schedule is kind of like, I'm on days and then I'm on nights, and then I'm on days and then I'm on nights, and then I'm on days and then I'm on nights. And it kind of, you know, kind of weirds me out a little bit, because I don't know sometimes if I'm supposed to be on days or if I'm supposed to be on nights. So, but anyway, I gotta go get that PVC pipe, and it's down there under the house. Well, not down there, but down there. So, all right, I got my headlamp on. I mean, not my headlamp, but my my GoPro on. So I'm gonna have some GoPro video here in just a little bit to put with this. Let me get started. So it's a little bit muddy, not too muddy. It's okay though. I know I'm gonna get dirty. I'm not worried about it. But I'm gonna crawl under here, get my piece of PVC pipe. Actually, technically, it's a piece of CPVC. CPVC is chemically different, I guess you could say. It's chemically different than regular PVC. They're rated for different temperatures, different slightly different usages. All right, let me get in there. One thing I don't always like to do is get dirty, but that's okay. My cardboard's over there and it's all wet. Actually, it looks like it's drying up, but still, I'm gonna get dirty under there anyway. So let me see if I can get in there. I hope the light turns on this thing. All right, let me get my GoPro going. I didn't hear my GoPro come on. Might be wasting my time with my GoPro. Oh well. All right, I'm getting under there. Let's see what I can do. Oh my gosh. Hey, my light came on. Wonderful. I've got to get under here and build some supports. So I'm just going to head on in there. I'm not going to worry about getting dirty. I'm just going to head on in there. All right, let me get on in there. See, last time I came in here, I was really freaked out because, you know, oh, there's my PVC pipe laying right there. But anyway, I was really freaked out because I just didn't know what to find or what I was going to run across. Is kind of what I meant. But I gotta go exploring in here sometime. And when I do, I'm gonna make a video of my explorations. Let me go grab that pipe so I can get out of here. Oh my gosh. I'm not used to walking around in dirt under the house on my belly and my arms and my knees. Of course, I'm keeping my eye out for treasure. I got, ooh, I see a camel cricket back there. Okay. All right, I can reach it. I can reach it. That's good. I can reach it. I'm glad I don't have to go way up in there. There we go. Wonderful. That's what I came for. Now I'm going to back out. All right. Woo, man. Okay, I think sitting here looking at some of the structure, I think I might be seeing a structural problem or two that I need to correct fairly soon. All right. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna back out here. Oh, shoot. All right. Well, I'm glad that PVC pipe was right there and easy to get. Or CPVC. All right. Let me grab this and get out of here. Whew. But anyway, see right there? Oh, there it is. CPVC. Totally different. This one's a 1/2 inch. So anyway, I'm gonna pause this real quick and then I'm gonna pick up in the house. All right, I'm down in the underground. Anyway, we had, some very, very cold weather. And if you remember, under my kitchen sink, this CPVC piping busted under the kitchen sink. And under the house, I had to go and fix down there. So you saw a video of that, me under there doing all that. Well, this piece here, from right here all the way up, and this corner did go up closer to the wall here, so these two corners kind of pushed up. I mean, the CPVC corners kind of pushed up in the corner here. And of course, very, very cold spot. I think I'm getting cold air coming up under through there. So it got really wet in here and had some mold, So I'm in the process of mitigating the mold and all that good stuff the best I can. But this that I just got out from underneath the house, I've got to cut a piece to go from here to here, and to hopefully it'll fit. Well, it will fit, but I'm hoping it will fit in a way that it won't have tension on it and want to break. So what I need to do is I need to kind of set this in here so that I can get a good measurement. I'm going to go ahead and stick this end in. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing down here, but I'm sticking it in there, just kind of giving it a little push. And well, actually I could go ahead and glue that, because I got my what do you call this, the purple primer and then the orange glue there, so that I can do that. So yeah, let me go ahead and I'll just go ahead and glue that in, and then do my little measure here to measure for it to go in here. And it goes in just so far. I don't want to like overdo it. So I'm thinking about right there. Maybe. Let me make a mark. Alright, so I'm thinking about right there. All right, so I'm gonna mark that with my little knife. Just kind of. There we go. So I got a little mark on that. So I think that'll pretty much do it. That'll be good, nice. I'll cut on this side of the mark with my hacksaw, and hopefully that will work. So let me pull that back out. Oh, there we go. So I've already, you can see the purple in that. I've already did the purple primer in that, and I already did the purple primer in this. And this little piece here I had glued on after I had cut this, and I glued on this corner after I had cut that. So I made my mark on this. So what I'll do is I'll just sit here and I'll cut this thing. I lost my mark. Where's my mark? Oh, there it is. I found it. So, all right, push that over that corner. And I'm going to go ahead with my hacksaw here. Let's see if I can go ahead and get that cut. And try to cut it as straight as you possibly can. That way you don't have to correct it afterwards. All right, let me see. Yeah, cut on this side of the mark. All right, I'll put it down the floor so I can give it some pressure. All right. Cutting these pipes, well, there goes my phone. Okay, but anyway, cutting these pipes is actually pretty easy. So let me scoot that back a pinch. It doesn't take long to cut through it. The trick is just to try to get it to cut straight, because the straighter you cut it, the less correction you have to do afterwards, after cutting it. All right, there we go. Looks like a pretty good straight cut. Shake the dew off the, oh, never mind. All right, so now what I'm going to do, I've got the sandpaper here, and I'm just going to go ahead and kind of give that a quick work over to get the little rough edges off of it. That way it'll slide in there better. Let me do that up here real quick. All right. That went fairly quickly. And then I wrap it around it and just kind of give it a little spin. That helps kind of clean it up a little bit. I'll do the same thing for the other end. I'm going to just kind of knock the little corners off of it so it'll slide in the other end a little bit better. And then just kind of give it a good twist and roundabout on it and help clean it up. Also gives it something for the glue to hang on to. Alright, so I need to put the primer on this. And of course you can see, you know, where the primer kind of got on the floor there. So let me get my paper towel up here, because I don't want to get that stuff all over the place. This concrete floor is not easy on the knees. So let me move some of this out of my way. Alright. Oh, yeah, just had to rearrange a little bit. Oh, here we go. Right. The purple primer. So I'll just, there we go. Of course, this little thing on the end is like just chock full of this stuff. I like to squeeze a little bit of it out so it doesn't run everywhere. And I just put it around it. and on the end a little bit, like that. All right, I'm gonna turn it around, do the other end now. Yeah, I don't like the way this stuff smells. It's kind of a stringent smell. And yeah, you really don't want to be breathing that stuff in very much, because you know, you need to be in a well ventilated area. And the little spot I'm in right now is not exactly well ventilated. All right, so I think that's going to work perfect. All right, so I'm going to do the back corner first. All right, got to rearrange my knees a little bit. Buggy. Oh, come on. Yeah, I should have brought something to put under my knees there. Okay, that's a little bit better. Get that glue out of the way. All right, now the glue tends to want to stick, so I get my pliers here. And I just kind of put it around it and give it a, there we go. Because it tends to want to glue the lid on. There's a bunch of it there. All right, I don't want too much glue. So I stick the glue in there, kind of give it a good covering on the inside. Ow. And then I glue it around the outside. Just make sure I get good coverage on it. Get out, buddy. Oh, little buggy got stuck in my glue. Dang it. Oh well. Stand it up over here. Get off my glue, buggy. Yeah, I didn't want to have to stick my fingers in the glue, but I had to get the bug off of it. All right. Go ahead and stick this end down here. Pushing it in all the way and give it a little twist. And then I'm just going to leave it alone and let it set. So I'm going to give this time to set up a little bit before I come over here and do this. And of course, this glue stuff, you really don't want to be breathing that either. And for some reason, those little buggies are over here flying around. I don't know if you can see them on camera, but once in a while a little tiny bug will fly around. I'm really hoping this will work. And I'm hoping that I've found all my cracks in my pipe, my broken pieces, and you know, get them replaced. That way I can turn the water back on. And one of these is cold and the other one's hot. I forget which one's which, but I don't guess it matters, but my goal is to get it operating properly again without leaks. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and glue this side now. Let me kind of get some of the excess off of this. I don't want to drop excess anywhere. All right, so we'll put it on the inside. Kind of give it a good swirl it around. That way I got proper coverage. Swirl it around on that. Give it good proper glue coverage. Put it on the ends too. All right, and then just kind of put it on there and push it in. Kind of give it a little twist. All right, just let it set. Perfect. So now I can just let that set and let that glue do its job. And of course I had to cut it here. It was like this, but imagine me taking a hacksaw and just cutting right there, and to get rid of a piece up in the corner and then like cutting it here. right? That's what I had to do up here. So I had to cut, put a new elbow on, cut, put this little coupler on. So this goes inside that, and then that goes inside that side. So it creates a CPVC coupling. You can see another one's right there. You can see how moldy it got back here. It's some yuck. So anyway, got my my little corner dewey going there. I'm gonna let this sit for maybe, I don't know, 15-20 minutes, just to give it time. The little can says wait, you know, just a little while. But what I'm gonna do is first I gotta get my little tripod set up correctly here. Get up off my knees. Oh. Put the cover or the lid back on the glue and get it tightened down a little bit. Put it back in the box. Okay, kind of clean up some of my stuff here. So what I got to do is I got to be cleaning up some moldy stuff. And that spot right there that's glue from when that floor was done. Kind of squeezed through. So I'm thinking I may end up having to pull up all these floor tiles and put in all new floor tile back in here. But that'll be a job for another day. All right. I guess the big test is going to be here in just a little bit. Of course, you can see the yucky mold. Gotta get cleaned up. All right, let me pause this. All right, I think I've waited long enough, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna turn the water on. One of those pipes is one of them is for hot and the other one's for cold. So I'm gonna start with the hot. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna turn the valve on for the hot. And I'm going to watch and I'm going to listen. You know, because I'm hearing sirens outside. I said I was going to watch and listen and started hearing weird noises. It was a emergency vehicle going up and down the road. Okay. Anyway, I'm going to go in there, I'm going to turn the hot on, and I'm going to see what happens. So help me keep an eye on it. Let me know if you see anything. I'll be right back. All right, the hot's on. Okay, I'm gonna go to the sink behind me. I'm gonna turn a faucet on, and I'm gonna see if I don't hear anything, because I'm thinking of, you know, where the pipe's going to the wall. I don't hear a thing. Usually, if there's a high pressure leak, you can hear it. Usually, but I don't see any kind of leaks. So let me go to this little sink back here behind me. Let me turn the valve on. Oh yeah, I got water. I got water. I've got water. Perfect. All right. Let me go turn cold on. I'll be right back. Which way to go? That water was floating. You see any water in here? I turned it off and then I turned it. I turned it on and then I turned it back off. I don't see anything right here. Huh. Did you hear anything in here? Did it flow through? Alright, I got a little valve over here I need to turn off. Right, let me turn this valve off. The one back here going to the sink. Alright, this one's closed now. Okay. Let me go try one more time. Okay, that water was blowing out somewhere. It was flowing. I don't know where it was flowing to. So it's broken somewhere else on the cold side. Oh, geez. I don't see anything wet in here. It's probably where it enters the wall back there. So that's the cold. Jeez. Okay. Well, I gotta do a little investigating. Somebody's doing some dumpster diving. Dumpster diving on TV. Anyway, the piping for what I just worked on, the hot water side is fine. The cold water side, when I turn the valve on, I can tell it's just moving water, moving water, moving water. I go into where I just repaired that pipe, and it's good right there. But I noticed that there's water coming out of the wall. So where that pipe goes from where that valve is over to where I see the water coming out of the wall, I'm going to say it's 6 to 8 feet of length from that valve over to that wall. So, and it's running under and behind a cabinet. So I'm going to have to tear a cabinet apart. Dishwasher, I got to pull that dishwasher out anyway so I can get it rearranged and get it to fit a little bit better. And probably what I'll do is I'll just cut the piece there under the sink and on the other side of that wall and just run a whole new pipe through there, which means I'm going to have to run and go. Oh, look at that, I'm on TV. So I'm going to end up having to run to the hardware store and get me another length of CPVC pipe so I can fix the darn thing. Now I was hoping I'd have it fixed tonight. Ooh, look at that, working on a truck. I replaced the radiator on that, in case y'all were wondering, and the clamps and the hose and all that good stuff. All right, let me get off of here.